welcome back. It's Lost in My 40s, season 3, episode 7 this week. It's called Not in Portland. It's a Juliet episode and it's a Ben episode. But first, have you messaged us at spacebearmedia.com/contact? I think that you haven't and that you should. And I think that you're not because you think that you have nothing to say, but you could literally say anything and it would be great. Spacebearmedia.com/contact. And we'll give you merch, I swear.
Message us.
Okay. How's everybody doing this week?
Excellent.
Yeah?
Great.
Ready for a Juliet episode?
Doing well.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Doing well. Okay. Who's ready for a joke?
Ooh.
I am.
Okay. In honor of Juliet's experiments this week, I've got a joke about mice.
Oh, rats.
Why are there no mice in Arnold Schwarzenegger's house? Because he's an ex-Terminator.
Oh.
Wow, that's pretty good, actually.
You like it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, it's painfully good. Like,
Okay.
yeah, it's clever.
Painfully good. All right, Benjamin, you've got a correction for us this week?
Yeah, well, not so much a correction as a clarification. Last week we were confused as to whether a spinal tumor was life-threatening if it wasn't cancer, because she said you have a tumor and that it's not necessarily that it's cancerous. They assume that the tumor is cancer, but they don't really have that information. It's likely not, since they didn't find any other cancer, and it rarely starts in the spine. Normally it spreads from lungs, breast, or prostate. However, turns out it doesn't matter because non-cancerous tumors can cause instability, spinal fracture and collapse, and even death if they grow into the spinal cord.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so it wouldn't really matter. For the plot, it kind of matters that it's cancer because that's what he was promising, like, couldn't happen. So it makes sense that way, but it could be either way, something bad.
Yeah.
If it was, okay. All right, well, thank you for that clarification. All right.
Thanks, Doc.
Tomorrow. It's season 3, episode 7. It's called Not in Portland. It's a Juliet episode and it's a Derek episode. This week, we ram heads for fish biscuits, get creamed by a bus, and shoot at vicious field mice. Don't miss it. Going into tomorrow's episode, our power rankings still have Sawyer, Juliet, and Kate on top. Somebody really better make a move soon or it's going to be like this whole season. On the bottom, Deadpan Stanny is back to the worst with Paolo and Mr. P behind him. When will other people make it into the top or the bottom? I know. You don't. You should message us and tell us what you think at spacebearmedia.com/contact. Don't you think they should message us?
Yeah, I already
Absolutely.
said message us.
Okay, sorry. I don't mean to be a bitch.
Badger.
Derek, you have a question for us this week. What is it?
I sure do. Last week, Nathan Fillion made an appearance as Kate's husband. We all talked about him being in Firefly and how we all love the show and movie. And what I want to know now is, what other sci-fi do you love?
Okay. Christy, how about you?
This is easy. Battlestar Galactica.
I knew that would be your answer, which is the reason it's not mine.
I figured, but I had a backup just in case. That's my favorite sci-fi TV show.
Okay.
For a movie, I'm going Spaceballs.
Yes.
Does that hold up? I wonder if some of that humor might be like,
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's probably terrible.
I haven't seen that in a while. Okay.
Yeah, I haven't either.
Okay. Ben, how about you?
I'm a sci-fi freak, so it's really hard to say, put this into one.
Right.
I'd probably say District 9.
Ooh,
it's just really great sci-fi. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that a lot. I went with something recent. Same with me. I love the sci-fi, so I could never really like narrow that stuff down. But this was a show that Ben and I watched together. And then when Christy came here to visit us,
Oh my God.
We powered through it. I like forced her to watch it. It's called Outer Range. Stars Josh Brolin. Josh Brolin, excuse me, sir. And it's really, really fucking good and very unexpected and awesome.
Yeah, as soon as I got home from that trip, I made Caleb watch every episode of it. It was great.
Yeah. Oh, you did? And did he like it?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah. I think it's underrated. Like if you look at the ratings and stuff on whatever it is, Prime or whatever, it didn't get really high ratings, but I could see why if people want something that's like super like action packed, because it's sci-fi, but it's character written sci-fi where it's about relationships and stuff like that. So
yeah,
it's unexpected. It's a cool show.
Yeah, exactly. I'm looking forward to a second season. Derek, did you have an answer at all to this, or were you just asking?
Yeah,
us?
it's kind of recent. Okay. It's The Expanse.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's one of Ben's favorites.
Love that.
Yeah. That was the very first thing I said. It was like somebody says, "Hey, what sci-fi do you like?" I'm like, "That's the most recent sci-fi that I've watched." That I was like, "Yeah, that's really good." Other than like Outer Range is good.
Yeah. I was so surprised and impressed with Outer Range. I highly recommend for sure.
Station 11 was really good too, though it's not really sci-fi.
It's not really sci-fi.
It's not really sci-fi, but it still has that same kind of feeling to it though.
I could agree to that. Yeah, if you haven't watched Station 11 on what's it, Prime, Amazon? No, Hulu.
No, HBO.
No, HBO.
It's an HBO.
Oh my
show.
God,
well,
I can never.
One that I don't have.
In that direction, I'm really enjoying The Last of Us.
Yeah, we've watched 2 episodes so far.
2 episodes in.
Yeah.
I put up 2 fingers and only one showed up, so it looked like I was doing this.
By the time this airs, we'll be 3 episodes in, but yeah, it's pretty good so far. All right, you know what else I highly recommend? Us. It's Us. And tomorrow you're gonna get season 3, episode 7. It's called Not in Portland. It is a Juliet episode and it is a Derek episode. And next week we'll be back here. It's going to be February the 7th, but another pre-show. Tomorrow we ram heads for fish biscuits, get creamed by a bus, and shoot at vicious field mice. We'll see you then.